Here we go. Ricky Duran, first to move on to the top 13. Kat Hammock.
I got to make a decision, and I'm going to save Callie.
Callie, congratulations. Rose Short, you did it. Joanna Martinez.
Because I have to do this, I'm just going to go ahead and go with my heart right now, and I'm going to say I choose Miracle.
Miracle saved. America saved. Max Boyle, you're in the top 13. Jake Hoot.
Oh my gosh, and as a mama, this is hard too. I need a chameleon, so I'm gonna go with Shane.
Shane Pugh, saved by Kelly Clarkson. Congratulations. America saved. Katie Caden, you're in the top 13.
I'm so proud of you. You're fantastic.
Mary Beth Bird.
I gotta go with Will.
Will, congratulations. You're also in the top 13, saved by your coach, John Legend. One last time. Here we go, everybody. To complete the top 13, your wild card artist is... Hello, Sunday! You did it!
The Voice Lives kicked off with a shocking elimination that had everybody going, what? In this week's episode, we're going to talk about the new voting process and the new Sexiest Man Alive. Yeah. Hi, I'm Mel.
I'm Mriganka,
And welcome to the Talent Recap Show. All right, you guys, it was the first lives this week that started, and let me just say, The Voice got crazy on us. It was so unexpected. This week was shocking. The eliminations were shocking. The voting process was shocking.
No Twitter anymore.
No Twitter voting. They kind of just switched it up on us, Mriganka.
Exactly. It's like, what is happening and how do I vote? How do I save my favorite people? And did you see the eliminations? That I can't.
Some of our faves are gone, but I'm going to let you explain, how is the voting process different this season? What's going on?
So the top two of each teams are decided by our votes, and they automatically go through. And then the third person in each team is decided by the judges. And then the fourth and fifth, one person is picked from each team, and then they battle it out.
And then whoever wins gets through. Now, this only means the team gets through. It doesn't mean everybody else doesn't get through. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's super complicated. I know we're trying to get a hold of it ourselves. But basically, they switched it up from last season because a lot of us have complained how it's really in the favor of country fans. We say this every season, but this season it's like, where are the country singers at all?
Yeah, there's only one left. Where did all the country singers go? And I'm kind of like, I wanted this, but now that I have it, I'm kind of sad.
Let us know, you guys, how you feel about the voting process. Are you okay with it? Are you here for the switch up, or do you want to go back to the old ways? Or if you have a suggestion of a new voting process that you think would work, let us know in the comments below, because, you know, The Voice clearly watches the Talent Recap Show.
Now let's run through who's actually left on each team and cry about who got robbed, because a lot of them got robbed last night. So in Blake's team, Ricky Duran, who was also the person who got the highest amount of votes.
Out of everybody.
And then Kat Hammock, who was amazing, and we'll talk about her later. And then he saved Callie Wilson. And then in the battle, he had Gracie, and I think he strategized something.
And it failed.
But it did not work.
It definitely failed because he lost his one country singer. Let us know in the comments, is this the first season that Blake has no country people whatsoever when the lives just kicked off? I think this is a first. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. So let's get into Team Kelly right now. In Team Kelly, we have Hello Sunday, who actually won via the battle, and they did amazing. I love their little outfits. And then we have Max Boyle, who was one of the top two. And then we also have Jake Hoot, who is a country singer. So Kelly has her country singer.
And don't forget, she saved Shane.
Oh yes, and we can't forget Shane Q. Shane Q is definitely somebody that we need to watch. So she has a total of 5 people. Well, you know, because they are a duo, and she has the most people in the competition right now.
Yeah, and then let's talk about Gwen. So Rose obviously was saved. Joanna was saved. Not sure how I feel about that. And Gwen decided to save Miracle instead of Kendall, which I'm still shook about. And I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't go well with me.
Let's hop into that a little bit. You know, strategy comes a lot in the competition right now. Do you guys feel like Gwen made a good choice? Is she being the smartest judge when it comes to strategy? Because me and Mriganka are not feeling her moves right now.
And then also, she lost Jack.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Well, she lost some. And now let's get into Team Legend. In Team Legend, he has Mary Beth Bird, who is one of the top 2. Katie Caden, who was also one of the top 2. And then we have Will Bremen, sorry Will, I tried my best, who is also on the team as well. And then I believe we have one more, no?
We lost Kalia and Alex.
Yes, we lost Kalia and Alex. So those were front runners in the beginning of the competition. So it's crazy how this voting process kind of just shifted everything. Let us know who else you think who was a shocking elimination as well.
Was your favorite robbed too? Because mine was.
And now we're gonna get into our top 3 artists of the week, with number 3 being Jake Hoot singing Reba McEntire's You Lie.
Are the sounds that somehow make somehow you lie. You don't wanna hurt, you lie.
Okay, I feel like we have not spoken about him ever on the Talent Recap Show, but this was a real peak for him. I know some of you guys are probably like, he was okay, but no, he actually shined to the top as a country artist. He's like basically one of the only
male country singers left in the competition.
And he's not on Team Blake.
And he pulled some high notes. Like, it was like he was waiting to peak, and yesterday was his night. He called the shots, and I'm telling you, I'm looking at him, and I know he's going to be in the finals because country people will support him, and he's amazing.
I disagree with you on the country people supporting him, because you don't know what's happening this season. It's kind of been a switch up, you know. Country people are here, but I mean, they had the chance to save Gracie, and that didn't happen. So it could, I mean, I see him going far, but I don't know how the country people are moving this season. Kind of different. But also, Ricky Duran came through, and he tried to pull a little of the country strings, and I feel like he did successfully. I know he's your favorite, and he's one of my favorites as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how other artists try to like collaborate the country vibes now that there's only one artist. So that's something to think about during the competition. And now we're gonna get into our number 2 performance, being Katie Caden singing Lady Gaga's Always Remember Us This Way.
Say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down, I don't wanna be just a memory, baby. Every time you say goodbye, baby, it hurts, yeah. When you look at
Oh my God, I feel like the monster was back. You know how Lady Gaga is like this crazy person, and then Katie Caden was the perfect singer to embody her, and it was like Gaga's soul was in Katie, and when she went wild during the performance, I felt that. I really felt that.
Let me tell you, I mean, I think we all know Katie Caden is amazing on The Voice. I feel like she's one of those people that she's just consistently gonna give us good performances. Now, I love her, but I'm really wondering what tricks is she gonna try to pull up her sleeve as we go into the lives now. Like, we know her best. Can she do anything better? Is she gonna do something that's out of the ordinary and something that we don't expect? That's what I'm really excited to see. But once again, she killed it this week.
Also, I think people have to understand that right now, The Voice is about strategy and momentum. You can't peak too soon, and if you've already peaked, you gotta pull something else out of your pocket and impress the audience, otherwise you're going. You saw how Kalia just left.
Yep. You never know what can happen. And now we're gonna get into our #1 performance with Kat Hammock singing God Only Knows by Lady Gaga.
You'll never need to doubt it. So what good will it even do me? God only knows what I'd be without. God only knows what I'd be without you.
Before you guys go crazy in the comments, hear us out. So you have to understand she peaked at the right moment. We weren't expecting it. You know, after Ricky, when she performed, it was like, stop. Everything stopped. In the live, you could hear her angelic voice. And she was so breathy and so amazing that we have to acknowledge that she did amazing.
Now the thing about Kat is she's not like the power singer on The Voice. She has a very she has a very calm, soothing, angelic voice, but it's not something that she gets lost in. She controls the room, and I feel like that's really important being on this show. And it's just like everything about her performances are so dreamy, and you can see how much she's escalated throughout the performances. So coming into the lives, this probably is her best performance, honestly. Like the way that she controlled the stage, I feel like we're gonna see growth, and I can definitely see her being a finalist after this performance. So she's definitely one to watch. Let us know in the comments below what you think about our top 3. I know it's a little different because you guys may have some opinions, but this is our top 3 and not yours. But let us know in the comments below what your top 3 is, and we may or may
Not agree with you.
Yeah. All right, you guys, before we get into the comment of the week, we have to discuss the major breaking debut that happened on The Voice this week. So former Sexiest Man Alive, Blake Shelton, announced that his colleague, John Legend, is now the new Sexiest Man Alive.
The man, the myth, the legend.
2019 People Magazine Sexiest Man Alive.
Thank you.
A bit of a passing of the sexy John Legend. Congratulations, John.
Wait a minute.
Oh, is there more?
Settle down. So you already came into this show with an EGOT.
Yes.
And then you won The Voice, so it became a VGOT.
Okay.
Now, a VGOTSMA.
Oh, the Vagatsma.
Congratulations, buddy.
You're the only one. What does your wife, Chrissy Teigen, think of this?
She's proud of me. You know, she makes fun of me almost all the time. But she hasn't even been snarky about this.
Can we insert some crickets? Because how? I'm sorry. Every time I think of John Legend, I think of Arthur. You guys,
Stop.
listen. I always think of Arthur. I mean, I like John, but Sexiest Man Alive, do you think?
I think it's the fact that he's so alpha. Like, you gotta be alpha to be married to Chrissy Teigen, and I think that works in his favor. Also, the fact that anybody who is the host on The Voice is the sexiest man alive anyway.
Can we make a prediction right now? Who do you think is gonna
Nick
be
Jonas?
easily? How much you want to bet? Let's remember this, and in a year come back to how Nick Jonas is the sexiest man alive, apparently, or
Because
something.
all you have to do to be the sexiest man alive is
be a coach on The Voice.
The Voice. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, do you think that John Legend is the sexiest man alive? If so, please explain to me how, because I just think of Arthur. If you're like me, let me know who you think would be the sexiest man alive. So every week we choose one of your comments from a previous video and shout you out, love and or hate, because we love you guys. And this week's comment comes from Christy Abner, who says, I don't think having a duo on here is fair to the solo artists. Harmony always sounds better and fuller than solos. Christy, thank you so much for your comment. I think this is a really good conversation because they actually have gone so far. This is probably the furthest a duo has gone. Correct me if I'm wrong, I know you guys will, but I think that it's actually harder to sing as a duo because it's like you have to rely on somebody else.
Exactly.
Like, what if you sing a wrong note and then it affects my votes as well?
Exactly, and I'd be pissed and I would kill you.
Yeah, but I do, like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think the fact that they're able to grow together, because one of the most important thing in a duos is one can't be better than the other. You both have to grow and practice and get on the same level, and they are, and they're so young. And look at the difference from their first performance to now. They're working, they're trying, and they're little girls who sound amazing.
I think there's pros and cons to this, you guys. There's definitely a lot of pros. I mean, you have somebody that can, if they have a more powerful voice, they can hit that note that you wish you could. If I have, like, you know, it's just a balance. But also there's power in just having yourself and, you know, knowing the growth that you, and knowing your strengths. So let us know in the comments below, how do you feel about duos being on the competition? Do you feel like it's fair or it's unfair? And let us know why in the comments below. All right, you guys, so make sure you head to Talent Recap for all things talent. Now we have the latest on The Voice on the website. Mriganka, let us know what's on the website right now.
We have the reaction that you need to watch. How John Legend's wife, Chrissy Teigen, and his kids reacted to him winning the Sexiest Man Alive. You don't want to miss that.
Above my head. All right, you guys. So make sure you follow Talent Recap at Talent Recap on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that, and make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube. You can find me at _MELBAE and Mriganka at
Mriganka Chawla on Instagram.
And that's our Talent Recap. Hold on. Have you subscribed to Talent Recap yet? Click the subscribe button below and make sure you join the Talent Recap fam and join the conversation in the comments below.